Today, he still holds the NFL all-time record for most rushing yards in a game by a quarterback. Please welcome Colin Kaepernick.
The Mays team will call heads or tails. What's your call?
Heads.
Heads is the call. Mr. Kaepernick, please. It is heads.
So yes, Colin Kaepernick, the captain. If you haven't heard the news, he is going to be putting on at halftime with a few free agent. San Francisco from 2011 to 14 led them to Super Bowl 47. He's been on hand all week. He spoke to the team on Wednesday, and now the 34-year-old quarterback who has not been picked up by an NFL team since being released by the 49ers in 2016. Can still do. And you know, Devin, I'm curious, you're a former quarterback. These are routes against air, which means no defense. What kind of things should we be looking for here from Colin Kaepernick?
Yeah, when you're a quarterback, this is how you always start. You start with sticks and quick outs and hitches to make sure you get lathered up and see the ball caught, see the ball going through the hands. And as you can see at this onset here, he's making really good throws and they're on target. And the ball placement is very important. Outside shoulder on hitches and on the outside shoulder on these outs, just like that.
Okay, and Colin does have his own camera crew here documenting all of this behind him as he tries to get into a rhythm here in Michigan Stadium. And he's had a couple of workouts since being let go in 2016, but this is really the first one that's been widely publicized. So it's interesting to see him back out on a football field.
It's good to know also, as a quarterback, a lot of these routes are timing routes, right? And these are guys that he just met, right? He got a chance to get some walkthrough with them and some warm-up with them, but he doesn't know these guys like you would know as a quarterback on a team where you've worked with a guy all summer.
Yeah, so Devin, I mean, I would think that makes things a little challenging versus having guys that you've thrown to for several years and are in a rhythm with, right?
Oh, yeah, without question. That's the tough part about it. And the fact that he's putting these balls all on the money with these guys who he doesn't know, right? You don't know their speed. You don't know what type of tempo they run their routes with. And he's still very, very accurate. That's important to note.
All right, let's listen in and watch Colin Kaepernick do his thing here.
So when Coach Harbaugh says naked fade means play action, he's going to come around like he's on a bootleg and get this over route across the field. They move to the more intermediate throws. Coach Harbaugh moving the split down is very important when you're running these routes, especially out-breaking routes and even curls like you see here. But these outs have to be, the split has to be perfect, because if he doesn't have the split, he doesn't have enough space to throw the ball outside.
I think in these route versus air sessions, you know, the completion is the floor. You got to throw a completable pass. But Devin, you touched on it early. The location of the passes, you want to be almost perfect. You want it on the right shoulder. You want it right at eye level, chest level. I think Colin's done a really good job of throwing really good location balls so far.
Yeah, I think so. And he's got a lot of curves, right? He comes out, no sleeves, no undershirt, right? It's kind of cold out here, and he's throwing these balls, and they're accurate.
10 12 out.
Still got a lot of zip on that. Ball's jumping out of his hands.
Got a 20-yard run back. 20-yard run back. Keep right, keep left. It's up. He's rolling out. He's rolling out. 20-yard
So if I heard correctly, this is a 20-yard comeback, right? It's a big comeback, running that 20 yards, sticking his foot in the ground and racing to the sideline. He's going to get off play action. It's a big-time throw. All right, here's a big corner from the slide. He's going to take it vertical, and he's going to go for the back pylon. He's going to lay this ball up and drop it right over his shoulder. That out's a really nice throw, but that corner route is really nice too. Obviously, you love to see it caught, but you can't catch it for him. When you get NFL guys, you're going to get a chance to make those balls caught.
It seems like Coach Harbaugh is really orchestrating how all of this is going.
I mean, who better to do it? A coach who played quarterback in the league and knows how to write a script. He's doing a good job of keeping Colin Kaepernick in his comfort zone.
That's how these sessions usually go. Working off a script. I know they were walking through some of these plays last night.
I think he's going to go with a bang eight here where he's going to hit his back foot and drive the ball right in his face. That's an NFL throw.
Timing throw, great location.
Yeah.
Once again, very difficult to have timing with guys that you do not know, especially on bang eights, and Jake Butt can attest to that.
Again, if you're just tuning in, it's a throwing exhibition here with Colin Kaepernick at halftime of the Michigan spring game. Colin teaming up with his former head coach in San Francisco, Jim Harbaugh.
They're going to go with a big post or a deep throw here, Colin.
Devin, are these sessions usually this long? Is this about how it works?
Brandon, I'm just telling you, he's got to be gassed, right? I mean, a lot of people think of quarterbacks as guys that's not running around as much and stuff like this, but all these drops and naked bootlegs and different things, this is very, very tiring, and it can be very taxing, especially in cold weather like this.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, as a quarterback, this is about the amount you throw in a full football game, and it's condensed down here into 10 minutes.
You're exactly right. You got the band playing, you got the players running out on the field. I mean, it's a lot going on.
And
That's
you mentioned it's chilly, and it is.
That's a pretty ball there.
Though. Yeah, you said it, though. When these receivers drop him, obviously, and not his fault. He can't catch him as well.
And I'm out here, man. I'm just telling you, the conditioning of the receivers is important as well, right? These guys are a little gassed themselves. What a throw.
It's a really nice ball.
See Colin kind of starting to take control. Hey, I want this receiver. He's getting to know him a little bit as he's been throwing, and he's picking out which receivers he wants, and he obviously made a very good choice on that one as he runs right up underneath it.
Looks like that may be the one to end on.